Hello and welcome back to another Betting Bankers live stream. We're here to discuss all things sports gambling related with a focus on soccer, horse racing, NFL and NBA. We share our bets before the event starts and then we monitor the progress as the action happens. Let's get cheering on those winners and making some money.
Good evening and welcome back to another episode of the Betting Bankers, live this Friday and slightly before the 8 o'clock kickoffs for once, so very good to have you back with us this week. So we'll have a slightly different format tonight. We went through the bets in a lot of detail on Tuesday or Wednesday earlier in the week, so we'll be able to kind of just dive into them really now and see the status. We're live in the Coventry, Birmingham. I think that's the only match that's kicked off for us, Gary. Is that right?
It just kicked off, yeah. It's about
should have
5
kicked
minutes
off
in.
as well.
So it's still 0-0.
Very good. You said Gary Slats had a few early ones for us, did you?
Well, I mean, I had two early ones. Excelsior beat AZ 4-1. I had them to win with both teams to score. That was about 7-5. Then I also went to much tighter odds, Volendam to win and over 2.5 goals. And they bloody drew 1-1, and that was only 4-6. So as it often seems to be the case, it's the favourite of your bets actually fails.
Yeah.
But yeah, Excelsior was pretty comfortable, like 4-1. Now I needed both teams to score, and it was only an 88-minute goal from AZ to get that.
We were chatting offline before we went on air, me and PK, and he was looking at it. He was a little bit unhappy with the lack of goals, but then the late winner came in. So
I mean, I think they were all second half goals. Is that right? Yeah. Five goals in the second half, but that's standard.
The games took off in the second half, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see the stats on the Volendam game. Were you tracking that? Like 1-1, I was expecting a lot more goals from them. Only needed one more goal from them, and it would have been over 2.5. Like, but I thought they'd
actually,
win that.
I think it was a pretty even game on the stats.
Was it? Yeah.
Us had quite a few opportunities themselves and shots on target too. So I think it just didn't play to form. I don't think that one, but
yeah. I think
speaking of second half goals,
to win.
Did I hear one of you say a minute ago there was 3 second half penalties in the Rovers game, Shamrock Rovers match?
I didn't watch
all
the
I can
game,
see
but
is 2.
I read that there was 3 penalties.
Wow.
No, what I can see online here is that it was 2 penalties in the space of 3 minutes. They were 2-0 down up until that point, and then they got a winner in the 71st minute just from play. Maybe it was a rebound from a penalty, but it doesn't say anything about a missed penalty here. What I'm looking at.
Maybe I picked it up wrong.
But,
I read on Twitter somebody said 3, so obviously missed information somewhere. But
and Dundalk going up against Bohemians already in the other league of our
first game now, so
I think it will. I fancy both to come back into Dundalk. Haven't been in great form, so.
Rochelle's unlucky the other night, Gary. Against Longford.
No, Rochelle's are terrible.
Were they?
Terrible. They've been terrible for basically since they're back from lockdown. Yeah, just no idea how to play football. Hoofs never really looked like score and got a man sent off after 20 minutes. So, couldn't have gone much worse, which is disappointing. Considering a good start to the season. I think the players thought they were safe already. After I think it was the Sligo result. But Finn Harps went on a run of good results, and I kind of knew I had no confidence going into the weekend that Shells would stay up. So no surprise, but it was disappointing.
Yeah, fuck. I mean, you always want the big Dublin clubs in the Premier Division, I think, don't you? But is there much of it, the lads with Shells difficulties and stuff, have they managed to keep up much of a rivalry, or has it kind of died off a bit? They're kind of the second tier Dublin clubs.
No, there is. Yeah, no, there's still a rivalry there, particularly with Pats. There wouldn't be much with Rovers these days, even though historically there probably would have been. So Pats and Bows would probably be the two that the rivalry would still be there with. But yeah, no, I mean, like the first division next year actually looks fairly good with Cork down there and UCD and Cove and Galway and stuff. So there's a few decent trips in there, but obviously you want to be in the Premier. So yeah, it's disappointing. The only thing is that like from a financial point of view, we're actually in an all right position. So I hope that they could bounce back, but yeah, it's not great. I actually need to go on and renew my season ticket now, which isn't fun when it's going to be a yeah, when it's going to be a
fair play though for keeping the season ticket going. Like,
yeah, kind of like, I don't get to go to any of the games. Last season with the Premier Division season ticket, I went to one game. That was because of COVID. I had a couple more trips planned back. So I got one home game, one away game. But yeah, no, I kind of have to keep it up, like, feel bad now.
Yeah. Would any of your mates use it, Gary, no? Or can they?
Yeah, my brother uses it a bit. He'd bring like my nephew. See, the thing is, I'm obviously a Shells fan, but my dad's a Shamrock Rovers fan. So I was trying to get my nephew to be a Shells fan, but Shamrock Rovers won the cup last year, and my dad brought my nephew along to that, and now they've won the league this year undefeated. So I think I'm going to lose.
Yeah. It's fucking great though that like to hear that, like even your old lad, he's going to Rovers, but he's still going and bringing the nephew and that,
Yeah, no, my dad would only go to 1 or 2 games a season. My brother would bring him the odd bit as well. But yeah, no, they. So my dad would have went years ago every week, and then kind of stopped, but we'll start go again now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only been to.
Don't get into how I'm.
Only ever went to a handful of Sligo games.
Did you ever get yourself down to Gordy Keegan, BK? Did you, man, in United? They'd be your local club, would they?
Would you come out of that fog, would you?
I knew he wouldn't like that. I don't even know why. I just knew he wouldn't like it.
Don't even know where. What the hell did you say, Gordy Keegan? Jeez.
God, I think that was their old ground, wasn't it?
Class little ground.
Yeah.
Deadly little ground, yeah.
Is that where Man United played? It was.
Just off Monaghan Road there, it was deadly.
Yeah.
Jeez. No,
I actually used to go
Tiger Rovers for me.
Every Monaghan away game I used to go to, because my mother's hometown was like 10 minutes away from it, so I was able to stay in one of my aunt or uncle's house and go down on the piss. Great crack.
A nice trip.
Do you get to Tallaght Stadium much, actually?
I went up a few times, yeah. Not often now, not often. I went to see a few of the Ireland underage games up there, 1 or 2. I didn't really go to many. It was up at probably 1 or 2 Rovers games as well. Nothing major. So it's the type of thing when they start playing out there.
You must be down all the time, are you? The lads must be down there all the time. It's his local ground.
Yeah.
To watch the Shams in Tallaght Stadium.
No, I haven't been there yet.
Like, you've got the wrong shape ball, lads.
You said yet, like there's a realistic chance that you would ever actually go.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, geez, next season I'll get along to a game for sure, yeah.
Birmingham just missed a good chance, a very good chance.
What would you like to come back in them, Gary?
Just that they're in better form, and they're like they're priced up like an away team, but they're playing at home because Coventry in the round. Like,
sorry, you were saying that on Wednesday night, yeah. Yeah, that does that is a big swing, like that they're playing in the stadium, like. But the odds do
like the Munster home games against Leinster in the Aviva.
I know.
They're well on top here in the first 15 anyway. So the rest of our bets are kicking off now too. Just to like, so I'm not after booming. I did advise it on Wednesday night. I backed both Espanyol to win 1-0 and 2-0. So
Oh yeah, you were saying that. Yeah, that was you went with that option again.
Yeah. I just played it. I only put a 10 on each, but the minimum profit is 35 if it's 1-0, then 55 if it's 2-0. So I'll take it. So just in case,
And
just
just
in case
so
you
I
hear
can
me,
get out of the way
you know,
as well, I got Colchester and Birmingham double. So Colchester actually kicked off early, so it's half time. That game's still 0-0.